Hey guys, I'm Brittany Rivers and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you all through the process of me customizing this 40-inch 13x4 250% density wig from Seddity hair on Aliexpress. I bought this wig 100% myself, you all. This video is not sponsored. Like, this hair is literally given, like, look at that. Look at how it is flowing. I'm gonna stand up. So I'm 5'7", you all. This is how long the wig is on me. And then like from the back, it goes like right under my butt, really. A little bit longer than that. It touches my thigh. We're going to hop right into the customization of this wig. But before we do, I'm going to ask that you all remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Madam Brittany, and let's get into this video. So I was going for that Nikki look. So the first thing I wanted to do was dye the hair jet black. So I didn't watercolor, but watercoloring would have made this process way more easy. So I decided to use 2 bottles of the jet black dye from Kiss. It cost maybe $4.99 at the beauty supply. Get your wide tooth comb and just distribute the dye. You see, I'm just lathering it on there. And one thing I peeped, I ended up getting a little bit on the lace, but y'all, it didn't stick to the lace. Once I rinsed the dye out the hair, it was off the lace too. So this lace is actually really good in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to comb through all this hair and distribute the dye. I ended up leaving the dye on for like an hour because I went to the store, but that's not necessary. Maybe 30 minutes would do. But this is what I got. I really want to get into the construction of this wig cap. So it came with a sewn in elastic band, and look at those seams. Like this is some fine work, you all. And the hair is thick. I wasn't so sure about the thickness at first, but it's pretty thick. So now we are about to bleach the knots. So that's why I have the wig on the wig cap, like inside out, really. You all see it's a full 13x4. And let's go ahead and get into it. To bleach the knots on this wig, I will be using BW2 powder, 50 volume developer, and I'm using a butter knife to mix it because I like to kind of spread the bleach on the lace like a cake almost and ice the lace in a way. And I'm putting it in a plastic cup. So we want the consistency thick. We're going to be using 2 full scoops of BW2 bleach powder. So, and we're going to just kind of eyeball if we need more or not. See, that one wasn't completely full, and you all will see that this bleach ended up a little too runny. So I'm going to go back in, add a little more powder, and then we're going to get the consistency we want. So now this is how we want it. You all see it's thicker. It's more like a paste. When I turn the knife upside down, nothing is going to fall off of this knife. This is what we want. So now I'm just going to ice my cake. I'm just going to spread the bleach all over the lace. Get every inch you can, really focusing on that first little line up front where the hairline begins. But I'm just spraying the bleach everywhere, and I'm going to leave this on for about 40 to 50 minutes. So as you all can see, the knots have bleached. So now we're going to rinse all this bleach off. And look at how good this looks. Look how good the lace looks. Even the lace itself looks thin, and it's just giving already. But we are going to add some purple shampoo to these knots to get rid of that like yellowness from the knots. So I'll be using the Shimmer Lights Blonde Silver Shampoo. Got this from the beauty supply, maybe $13. We're just going to put it on the lace, rub it all in, and then we're leaving it on for about 15, 20-ish minutes. So 15 to 20 minutes goes by and we're rinsing it all off. And now we're going to go ahead and pluck that hairline. It's time, you all. So I waited maybe 30 minutes to start this process so the hair began to dry. So I'm just wetting the hairline. I like a very wet head when I start my plucking. So I'm going to take my little rat tail comb and like part a little piece, like less than half an inch out, and separate that from the rest of the hair. We're going to pluck behind this piece first. We're not gonna pluck this piece because we don't want to create like a weird hairline. We want it to be kind of natural like. So I'm going to spray it again because I like to get it good and wet, and we're going to comb all that hair backwards. So now we have our tweezers and we're just gonna pluck behind that hairline. So usually my position is a little different, but I wanted to show you all. But I'm pulling the hair backwards, so towards the rest of the hair. And then you'll see me occasionally switch it up to where I'm pulling the hair frontwards towards me. And I feel like that way you get a lot more hair at once. So when I see a big like clump of hair that I really want to get, that's when you see me kind of pulling it towards me. I'm just going to do that process throughout this whole section of the hair, working in sections and instead of trying to do the whole hairline at once. So now you see I'm combing that front piece back, and this is the part where I really pull the tweezers to me and pull them frontwards, trying to get the most hair I can out, because we don't want that original line you have when you get a wig. We don't want it to be harsh or anything like that. So we're trying to completely transform the original hairline on this wig. But you all can see it's sort of starting to come together. I definitely pluck like those hairs up front to kind of change the hairline a little bit, like I said earlier. But it's coming together, so it's just like a constant back and forth of plucking behind that little front piece I part out, and then pulling that piece back to see what we have, and then plucking a little bit more over there. So now you all can kind of see the difference. So this is the side we've been plucking this time. It looks okay, a little more work to do. And this is how we started. So you all see the difference is huge. Plucking is like one of the most important things in this process. So we've taken out a nice amount of hair so far. So this is how much hair we've taken out just from that one side. So now we will be moving on to the middle section. So we're not plucking as heavy as we did on the sides. So definitely at the temples, you can pluck a little more, because even naturally my hairline at the temples, it's kind of spotty, you all. Like before wigs, it's just, everyone's temples are a little thin. But we're going to do that same process, part out a little inch up front. And this time I'm going to be working from side to side, because I know at the temples I'm going to pluck the most, and in the middle I'm barely gonna pluck it all. So you all see tapping the temples. So I'm going to work on the left, then work on the right, and then meet in the middle. So this is how the hairline looks right now. So I'm going to do that plucking where I'm pulling away from the rest of the hair to kind of get away from that like straight hairline. So you all see it kind of looks a little, you have some variation here. It looks a little more natural now. And you all see the temples are super thin. So now I'm on the other side of the hair, and I'm going to do that off camera because you all already saw me do the other side. So I'll be right back. So when I install my wigs, I don't wear a wig cap. So I take out all of the combs they put in the wig to protect my real hair, because those combs can pull out your hair. So that's why I take my eyebrow razor and just shave them out. I'm also going to use my EBN tinted lace tint. So this is in the color medium brown. For this installation, I used the lace tint, but when I installed it the next day, I didn't use the lace tint. And I actually like the hair way better for my skin tone with no lace tint. But when you do add lace tint, just spray all over the wig. I kind of use a lot just for a dramatic effect for this video, and then blow dry it to dry the tint. Okay guys, so we are at the installation part. I have my little AC thing on, so I may have to just talk over it because it's hot, you all. But I have a little wig on. The length is giving. The length is giving. So first things first, I'm gonna cut a slit at both of the temples to kind of section the lace into 3 equal parts. So at both of the temples right here, I'm going to go ahead and cut a slit right here. I knew right away that this was a big head friendly wig, and y'all, I was right. This hair is superb, fantastic. I'm going to take my eyebrow razor and I'm going to go ahead and slit it down, like cut this lace off. So I actually like to cut the lace off before I glue it down, even though most people glue it down before they do the lace. It doesn't really matter, but I don't know, I just like it. So just pull all the hair back because you don't want to go cutting off that hair. And we're going to go ahead and just chop, chop, chop. I make a lot of weird faces while I'm doing hair, so just ignore that. This part will be covering my ears down here, so we're going to have to cut that off because that's just extra hair. I hate seeing any hair go, but this gotta go because I wouldn't be able to put my mask on. So I like to install my wigs using Got To Be Glue Freeze spray. So I'm going to go ahead and spray from here to here, do 1 layer, and then we blow dry. I can kind of smooth it out with my fingers so it won't like run down my face with my makeup on. Okay, so this is layer 2. Okay, so now we're doing layer 3. In layer 3, I put the spray down, of course kind of guide it, and then I'm going to immediately put the lace where I want it to be and kind of smooth it down using any kind of like edge thing. Sometimes I use the eyebrow razor, but this was closer, so right now that's what I'm gonna use. Try not to like have any hair in the lace. So you all see it looks laid right now. So you all see we have section 1 laid. And now I'm going to move over to this side. I'm kind of doing a TikTok and YouTube video at the same time. So I'm going to do this side for TikTok and do the middle for both of you all. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so we have this side laid. I did the exact same thing on this side to this side. So I'm just going to chop this off with the eyebrow razor like earlier. So I leave a little lace. I'm not cutting right at the hairline, but not too much lace either. I had to bring out my fan because it's just like crazy hot. So it's a few pieces, like right here you see it's lifting, that I want to fix up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit it with a little spray. And we're going for that Nicki Minaj middle part. So that's what we're gonna do. Like I'm literally sitting on this hair right now, you all. But we're gonna hit it with a middle part. Like I am a sucker for a nice long middle part. And that's what it's giving. This is like the same length as the 13x6 from Ho Ho, really. Like, what? There's a little piece of hair that's just like ruining my perfect middle part. So I'm gonna pluck it like right here. I like for my baby hair to be like a triangle, like you all see like right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Right here. That's enough baby hair. Then I'm gonna do it on this side. Okay, so I'm going to take my eyebrow razor. And we're gonna lay those baby hairs to the best of our ability. So I want it to stay, so I'm going to blow dry it because it's pretty wet right now. Do the same on this side. Let me pull this hair back. Y'all see, like, look at all this parting space. Like a side part, oh my goodness, this wig is insane. And you all remember my ho-ho hair wig, the 13x6 was just like right here, so I couldn't even do a side part, but here I could. Y'all see, it's giving. Okay, y'all, I was a little worried about this hair being thin, but it is not at all. At all. I feel like the hair was thin at first. I was kind of like, but for me to have, so this is all the hair to the front. This is a lot of hair. Okay, so I'm about to flat iron this hair. It's giving. It really is. Even though I don't have my part laid the way I want it to be. It just moved. But now we're about to go ahead and style this hair, which basically means just straighten this hair, because that's really all I want. I want the Nikki look. This is flawless. Better than ho-ho. Period. Better. Y'all, it's so hot. I just put on like the smallest shirt I could find. But y'all, look at that. It is giving, like, what? It looks so good. I did add a little concealer over here, and also I did go ahead and straighten the hair. So the products I use is this Bio Silk. This is the travel size because it's kind of expensive. I believe this was $8. I used the Slick Stick, and then I hot comb the hair to kind of like make the hair just lay down beautifully. Like, look at that. Like, what? It looks gorgeous. And also go in with a little argan oil mousse to kind of just give it that extra oomph, to kind of lay it down. Zero flyaways, even though the Slick Stick does that by itself. But let me get up and show y'all. So here's the hair. Oh, here's the hair, you all. I'm 5'7". Oh, look at this hair is giving. It's crazy. I am obsessed with this hair. It looks so good. This frontal, it's the best 13x4 ever. They really did their thing. Seddity hair is just excellent. I will be ordering from them again. I may end up trying that 46 eventually. But y'all, this hair is so beautiful. I'm in love, you guys. This isn't the actual like initial review. I'm gonna come back and do that because right now it's like the shock factor and all of that. So probably tomorrow or in 2 days I'll film the initial review, but I'm obsessed. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Madam Brittany. And thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, you all. Bye, guys.